baby, we are gossing it up.
Are you ready for some Slasian divas?
How about a little 5, 6, 7, 8?
Da-da-da-da-da-da. And a huge fuck you for taking away our poppers.
Pride's gonna be different this year.
We are keeping an eye on the political hellscape, but also seeking out business and queer brands to support.
And our DMs are filled with cute stories, queen praise, and heavy schlong.
Let's goss it out, diva.
Goss it out. Oh.
Mom!
Oh. Oh, wow.
Oh. Oh my God.
Oh.
Make it talk. You be farting? Merry Christmas. You be farting?
What?
This is from I don't know if it's a meme or if Nick actually experienced this on Grindr, but someone was like, Merry Christmas, you be farting? And then he didn't respond, and then the next message was, guess not, Happy New Year.
Wait, Laughlin or Adams? That would inform.
Laughlin.
Oh, got it.
Love that kind of stuff.
Well,
welcome back for another steaming, piping, scalding serving of Hot Goss. This is our weekly chat show where we talk about events in our lives, gossip and politics, and take a deep dive into the DMs. Ooh. So let's get into some Hot Goss.
Are you savoring your spell on the stage, madam? Drag the Musical is going strong. You have 48 shows left in New York, I'm guessing?
Jesus. Well, yeah, so 6 weeks.
6 times 8, 48.
Okay. That sounds like a lot. I mean, 6 weeks sounds like a lot. Like, I'm like, it seems very far away, but I feel like it's going to go by really fast. But yeah, April 27th is our last day at New World Stages for this iteration of the musical.
I bet you can't wait to be blonde again.
Girl. You know, I was thinking, oh my God, we should do something crazy on April 1st for April Fool's Day. But
like what?
We don't have a show on April 1st. It's a Tuesday.
Oh, damn.
So I do want to do like blonde Kitty Galloway at some point, like as
maybe
a joke,
in London,
like as a prank. No, I want to do it here.
Well,
we also want to do Bust Down Night, where everyone just wears like a long straight version of their hair.
You should have the Cat House in Pussycats and the Fish Tank in long bust downs.
Do you want to see Nick Laughlin in a Pussycat wig?
Never mind.
Okay, so we've really backpedaled on that one. No,
unless you turn the Pussycat around and then cut eye holes and mouth holes in the back.
First of all, Jujubee wears a Pussycat wig already, so that would not be really any different for her. And I don't think Jan does do Kris Jenner drag, so she could pull it off.
Yes, I mean, y'all have the range.
I just feel like a bearded queen in a Pussycat wig is kind of like not.
Yeah, it's a fur ball. It. That's what that is. A drain clog.
We have 2 new Brendans that just started. Who are amazing.
Why did the other ones' voices change?
I mean, it was just they were ready to move on, and I mean, yes, it was. I mean,
well,
kids who are 11 and 12 years old grow up like it's like being near like nuclear. A nuclear
member at the airport?
No, like the way that like you look at when they first started, which was just like a few months ago, to now, and it's like
they did a cycle.
Yeah, It really is like remarkable.
You know who I'm thinking for Brendan? I just saw him yesterday, and boy mode, Gottmik. Him as Brendan, that could be sickening.
I don't know that Gottmik is young enough to play Brendan.
I think you're
he's 10 years
ageist.
old.
I think this is a microaggression against ageist people. Aged.
He's 10 years old.
And Gottmik's been a boy for what, like 5-6 years?
That is true. All right. We'll pass it along to Ryan at casting. We'll pass that along.
Okay, tell Ryan that I'm also available still.
Okay, I will.
Okay.
I mean, there's 6 weeks left, so I don't know when
yes.
you propose happening.
Mm-hmm.
This is the thing. If you could come in off book and also with all of your own costumes and hair, then I think that would be like, you could come play my role and just give me a week off.
Yes.
But it's the rehearsing that costs time and money.
I don't need that.
And then the construction of all of the looks and the kakariki.
No. I'll be fine. You just tell me where to go. I'll do your little hot jazz number.
We could send you the tapes.
Just put a mark on the ground. I'll be good. I'll hit it.
A mark? There's so many marks on the ground.
I know, but
anyway.
if Jimbo could do it, I could do it.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if I'm not busy doing Drag Race Philippines Slasian Royale. If Miss Joella Perry is not in this, there will be riots in LA. She is the Slasian diva of LA, known for her opulent
Joella?
looks. Yes.
She's known for her opulence, and so it would be really fierce if she was on it. This is a spin-off of the franchise's popular Verse the World format. It was announced earlier this week, promising to shine a spotlight on Asian drag as never before, celebrating its culture, its history, and creativity in a unique battle royale.
Oh, okay.
So we don't know who's on the show yet?
No. But I would love to see Jujubee.
I mean, yeah, I would love to see Jujubee. Oh, and of course, Marina Summers.
Doing the slow turn. Kimchi would be great. I'd like to see LaPhil, too.
Sure.
She can make some crazy outfits. And there's a girl down under that I think could be fierce, too.
It's going to be fierce to watch. I mean, switching up the format any way they can is never a bad idea. And I think this is a really cool, celebratory, fierce cunt thing.
Do you think Manila will be on it?
I don't know. I mean, she literally hosts her own drag competition show, so they might not.
Yeah.
They might not feature her for that.
I don't think they hold grudges, though, over there at the World of Wonder.
Honey, this is a comedy show now, mama. This is not a comedy show to me, baby. This is real life, mama. Baby, this is not a comedy show to me, mama.
Aren't we all clowns? I'm not a clown.
I'm not. No. My neck is all fucked up.
Did you throw neck for ketchup?
It must have been that. Something happened and my shoulder and neck is like, yesterday I was like fucked up. Today is kind of better. I just have to getting old is weird.
Why, yes, it is. You need a Theragun or
Ooh, yeah. Or Icy Hot. I mean, I'm gonna put some Icy Hot. Or no, Tiger Balm.
You know what else is good?
Tiger's
a hot tub.
Balm.
If you direct the jet right at the area. I was at a gig this weekend with Jan and a bunch of girls, and we had a little hot tub time. And those jets got me right together, mama. I thought the FDA was working down there in that hot tub because those jets were coming right at me, one after another.
It looks like you guys already have enough for your poker game.
Three, four's a party. Five's a crowd. I better get out of here. Did you see this tour that Katy Perry is taking Rebecca Black, the Friday girl, on tour? Neither of these things interest nor intrigue me. I think Miss Katie...
Lifetime's tour. I mean, it's just go to the... Everyone's going to be going to the thesaurus and typing in eras and looking up words that are similar to that. Because...
I see. Because Taylor Swift did a Lifetime's tour?
Yes. And honestly, every tour is kind of like that. Like,
I mean, Madonna just did a tour that was her whole career.
Yes. But like, even if you go see, I don't know, my only point of reference is Lady Gaga because I see her constantly. But like, even before it was like called an Eras tour, it was like, this is going to be the section where I sing, some fucking Fame Monster stuff. And this is going to be the section where I do kind of, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm trying to think if at the Renaissance show she just did Renaissance. It was a lot of Renaissance, but I remember some other stuff too. Like I know she did 1+1.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I guess I'm wrong on that. I just think that Katie's tour, her album flopped. So she's trying to get a youth crowd or maybe like some kids that like are into irony that like Rebecca Black to come. I'm really not sure.
Well, Katy Perry puts on a great show, and I'm sure it'll be very spectacle and very fun.
Yeah, she does. The Rainbow Spotlight of the week. Now, if she was taking this guy on tour, I would definitely be there. This Frankie Grande with a pop-up from Rosé. Your Rosé of the day is coming your way. She's in the video with her pink mustache, looking like the Zorlax. Is that what they're called?
Frankie Grande has a new song. It's our Rainbow Spotlight this week, and this is called Rhythm of Love. So let's take a listen, and we'll be right back.
The backbeat is just a headboard pounding.
Oh my God.
It's your rhythm of love that's lifting me up deep into the night. It's your rhythm of love that runs through my blood and keeps me alive. It's the rhythm of love. It's the rhythm of love. It's the rhythm of love. It's the rhythm of us. It's your rhythm of love that's lifting me up deep into the night. It's the rhythm of love.
Chime is changing the way people bank. They offer the most rewarding, fee-free banking, and it's built just for you.
I don't want to interrupt here, but I want to chime in. They're not like traditional old banks that charge you overdraft and monthly fees. Plus, they have thousands of fee-free ATMs. There's nothing more frustrating than added fees when you're just trying to access your own money.
Exactly. So with Chime, you are not just switching banks, you are upgrading to America's #1 choice for banking with a Chime checking account.
And how about some of these benefits? All benefits here, honey. Get 5% cash back on a Chime card in a category of your choice like gas or groceries. And you get savings that grow faster with 3.75 APY. That's 9 times higher than the national average.
And don't forget, they also have Spot Me, which lets you overdraft up to $200 fee-free.
We all need to be proactive in our own finances and understand what our money's doing, and banking can be confusing. There's so many hidden fees and policies that are different at each bank, so you have to look out for you, and with Chime you can do that.
Yes, God, and don't just settle. Find what works for you and get the perks and benefits that are beneficial to your life. Check out Chime.
Honey, I did. I'm a Chime user, and Chime is not just smarter banking, it's the most rewarding way to bank. Join the millions who are already banking fee-free today.
Head to chime.com/drag. That is chime.com/drag. It only takes a few minutes to sign up.
Chime is a fintech, not a bank. Banking services provided for MyPay and Chime Card provided by Chime Bank partners. Optional products and services may have fees or charges. Stated annual percentage yield and cashback for Chime Prime only. No minimum balance required.
Checking account ranking based on a J.D. Power survey published October 20th, 2025. For more information on APY rates, MyPay, SpotMe, and travel perks, go to chime.com/disclosures.
This podcast is brought to you by Squarespace. Squarespace is the all-in-one website platform designed to help you stand out and succeed online, whether you're just starting out or scaling your business. Everybody needs a website. Otherwise, you're just out there making your business happen with what? Word of mouth? No, ma'am. If you've got a passion project that you're starting, if you want to start making drag watches that are purely ornamental, made for the sole purpose of a queen touching her wrist during lip sync when the song lyrics say, "Time." That idea is brilliant and needs a website. This is why you need Squarespace, because Squarespace gives you everything you need to claim your domain. Showcase your offerings with a professional website, then you can grow your brand and get paid all in one place. Plus, they have integrated SEO tools, which means search engine optimization, I think, so you can show up more often on search engines. And their Blueprint AI design tool, which can get a fully custom website built in just a few steps if you want to do the whole AI thing. Plus, you can connect your socials, set up easy ways for your customers to buy your products, and even schedule appointments with you. It's all right there on Squarespace. I've scaled a number of businesses in my time, and they have all needed websites because websites just legitimize you, you know? And Squarespace is a great spot for a creative person like me who needs to make a website and has great ideas but doesn't necessarily know the HTML, QRL, TMV of it all, you know? Because I'm not an IT whiz at all. But Squarespace makes it easy for me to select what I want and then put out a wonderful website. And it could be the same for you. You need to check out squarespace.com/drag for a free trial. And then when you're ready to launch, just use the offer code DRAG to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain, which is kind of the same thing. Squarespace.com/drag.
And we're back.
Yes.
Mama, why they gotta come after us this way? Y'all don't want no smoke, okay? Why are they coming after us like this? Just stop. Girl, please.
No, that's
what is the problem?
That's exactly the problem. Girls. And I'm not coming for all the girls, but if a girl buys poppers and then drinks it because she thinks it's an energy drink, and there's a girl working behind the counter who sells it to her who doesn't know what poppers are, and now it's our fault, straight people ruin everything sometimes. And this is true in this case. The FDA performed a search and seizure on the Double Scorpio headquarters and several other popper companies. The brand posted a note to its website on the 13th stating that the company has stopped all operations following a search and seizure at the office by the FDA. They noted they did not have a lot of information to share and that the FDA has performed similar actions towards other companies recently. And this is from them, which is a news source. While the government has largely ignored poppers, that could be changing now that Robert F. Kennedy Jr., as the U.S. Secretary of Health and Human Services, which is the department that oversees the FDA, is in charge, because he has many crazy conspiratorial anti-LGBTQ plus beliefs. Like, he promoted the fact that poppers caused AIDS in his 2021 book, which is The Real Anthony Fauci. He also said heavy recreational drug use in gay men and drug addicts was a real cause of immune deficiency, and that he had never, quote, found any evidence that HIV ever actually kills a T cell, end quote, despite the fact there's plenty of evidence demonstrating proven fact. In a speech in 2023, Kennedy also claimed, without evidence, that 100% of the first 1,000 who had AIDS were people who were addicted to poppers, adding that they were part of a gay lifestyle. This is like all...
First of all, whore. Well, poppers are a part of a gay lifestyle, and that is fine. They're not addictive. Not severely, I don't think. I don't think they're addictive in the way that like even like cigarettes are addictive. Like uh, they are a part of gay culture and they're relatively, I don't know, I'm not a doctor, but I feel like they're relatively harmless.
I like to call them innocuous.
Innocuous is a good word. I mean, it's just it's really frustrating to just be the people that are being come after. And you know, there's a lot of other people being come after as well.
I mean, I've been
And
through enough this year. My foundation was discontinued, then my concealer was discontinued, and now double Scorpio?
This is not cool, man.
This is not what I came here for today.
I mean,
you know what we need to start doing? Running an underground popper ring out of mom.
How do we
did I make a joke?
How do we make it?
Well,
Like,
saying something on a public
stove?
platform to be underground.
Can you make it on a stove or something? On a Bunsen burner?
You need like a full lab with a centrifuge and all of those like specialty.
Willem
You have to
does sperm
synthesize
spinning.
it.
What if we get one of those
That's
like
just in her mouth, though.
what if we get one of those spinner things, you know, that you sit on and
A
there's the
salad
wheel?
spinner? Oh, Lazy Susan?
A toss your salad spinner. Yeah, we'll get Lazy Susan from Australia to put all the chemical. We'll put some Drano in her, and then a little bit of I don't know, nail polish remover, and then some cornstarch, and then you got poppers.
We make jokes because it's our way of coping, but it is, I mean, it's very scary and very disheartening. And Matt and I just watched a documentary called The Sons of Tennessee Williams, which was about like the early days of being gay in New Orleans. So this was like the 50s/60s. And it was like gay people, it was illegal for gay people to assemble in a public place or anywhere. And so I feel like laws like that are not really far out of the realm of possibility happening right now. And that's, fucking scary and crazy and not cool.
Yeah. I feel like we're in some Orwellian prequel to Handmaid's Tale.
Totally.
But, Shane had a question.
Shane. I know Shane. So.
Oh, did you see Shane? Mr. Shane has a new Instagram.
I know Shane. Well, she wanted to trade Insta.
I know. Now she's going to be a boy for you. She
Why
won't
not?
work her looks no more.
Why not?
She'll go straight back to Arizona. Well,
Shane has written a letter that says, "Longtime listener, first-time writer. Hey, Alaska Dipper and Willam, and hello to any featured guests. I just wanted to write in on this new thing RFK is behind, raiding businesses and trying to ban poppers. I almost thought I can't believe this, but I actually can. He's crazy. He cited popper as the cause of queer deaths in the 80s, as well as stating Kaposi sarcoma is caused by poppers. What's next? PrEP? Is there anything on the table for these guys? And what about the brainwashed MAGA gays that swore Trump was for them? Does this mean no more popper slaps? If you guys have any thoughts on this, I'm sure you do. I would absolutely love to hear them. Stay queer as fuck, Shane." Didn't attach any NSFW pics because I'm a shy trans guy, but here's a pic of the second time I met Willam last year, where he was so kind to me and actually took the time to acknowledge my shirt, being a Mom Plus Gold member, and on the OnlyFans.
That's where you can really get my attention.
Who do you look like in this? Who painted you that day?
Charlie Boehm, this Nashville artist that does a lot of the country girls. He's Tanya Tucker's personal. He works with Dolly. He's sickening. I love him. And Shane, we appreciate your Mom Plus Gold patronage. And the popper thing is crazy. We're doing what we can to figure it out. If I need to be some sort of donkey, a popper donkey, and travel with a case of them, or I will do what I can to make sure everybody stays poppered up.
Do we have to just switch to whippets? Like, is that what it is?
The Straits are doing that Galaxy Gas or whatever it's called.
What is that?
The young people are doing it. They're like huffing condensed air, and it makes their voice go really low.
So what would be the difference
duster?
for her?
It. I don't think it opens your asshole like bumpers do.
Oh.
Well, you
but
don't have
it's
to open your
duster,
asshole if your
right?
asshole stays open.
There you go.
You're welcome.
Is that the same as duster?
I think it's nitrous.
Don't let your duster hit the floor. Don't do that
Do you
tired-old
remember-
move.
Do you remember Allison from My Strange Addiction, who was addicted
Stop
to
walking on
duster?
vagina. I love her.
Yes.
She's great. She's cleaned it up. Her keyboard, I mean, with that duster.
Pride is going to be different this year. San Francisco's Pride loses $300,000 after sponsors drop out. The tone has changed in the country, quote. So we're not going to be, this is our time to come together as a community. You know what? Sometimes, and this is a pendulum that swings back and forth. And sometimes it's time to take the dollars from the corporations because being gay is fierce and cool to them. But you know what? It's not at the moment. So they don't fucking get our dollars. So do not buy Pride merch from Target or Amazon. Seek out queer artists and queer brands that are making things for our community, that are by our community. It might take a couple extra keystrokes, but it's going to be worth it.
Yes. And speaking of queer brands, there's a wonderful brand called Lockwood 51, and they make really cool streetwear apparel, shirts, hats, socks. They have things that say Maricon on them. They have like things in the Monster logo and the cat logo and the Fila logo that look like the traditional logos, but then you look closer and you're like, it says Megadyke or like fag on it or something cool and subversive. I hope that I get to stock them in my store because I'm opening a gay mart, if you will, in Hollywood. I want to sell all the non-cringe Pride stuff that you can't get at Target anymore. I want to sell tape. I want to sell drag stuff. I want to sell gender-affirming things like binders and tuck-it-ups and all the things that girls and boys and theys could need for Pride. And it's going to start in May.
That is very
In Hollywood.
exciting. I can't wait.
It's time to give back a little.
Absolutely. I'll be there.
Oh,
Can't
and
wait.
girls merch from Drag Race because there's a store that WoW has around the corner and they don't have anybody's merch in there. And I think like it would be nice to give the girls a spot where they could sell at brick and mortar so people can try on stuff, you know.
Who you calling a brick?
Not you, never.
As a reminder, we want to encourage everyone to subscribe to the Very Delta YouTube page. So this is a new page dedicated just to Very Delta. I love that we're doing this.
Me too.
The show is growing, and so now she has her own YouTube page. So go out, check that out, hit the subscribe button, and follow along with the Very Delta.
Emmy and Queerty award-winning Delta work. And girl, you can watch the Queerties. Delta made a pop-up performance. The good people at World of Wonder and Queerty, I'm not sure who did it, but they decided to edit out my Shangela joke, which I stand by. Because like you said, if we can't laugh at it and make a joke, what can we do? They edited my speech all crazy kooky. And then there was also a time when Bob made a joke about me and they cut away to the audience and I zoomed in on the audience shot that they used and they used a shot where I wasn't there. And I was like, is World of Wonder just really trying not to show me? What's up? But then somebody said, oh, well, it wasn't lit then. And I was like, okay, girl.
Oh.
Yeah, honey. Like how, so World of Wonder, are you not going to like, I don't know. Never mind. I'll just tiptoe right back out of this. I made my joke. I said what I said, and now I will leave.
Well, she said what she said. Why don't we take a break?
Yes.
Let's come right back.
So we are back, and there is a little section that we like to keep people informed of the hellscape we are currently in. It's called
Let's get political. I wanna get political.
Let me see your policy. There is a ceasefire that was broken this week in Gaza. NPR says mediators were holding ceasefire talks with Hamas in the wee hours of the morning Tuesday when the surprise Israeli strikes began, according to a senior Hamas official. 2:10 a.m., Israel launched about 10 minutes of strikes from naval ships and dozens of warplanes after weeks of preparations for an offensive that was kept inside closed circles in the Israeli military. Both officials spoke on condition of anonymity to discuss what was happening behind the scenes. What followed was one of the deadliest days of the Gaza war, with more than 400 people killed in nighttime airstrikes on homes, according to Gaza health officials, including 5 Hamas officials and women and children. Israel said it was targeting Hamas mid-level leaders, and officials in Gaza who tally the death tolls do not distinguish between Hamas-affiliated combatants and civilians. Wow. Israelis were surprised by the return to war too. More than half of the living Israeli hostages freed under the latest ceasefire deal, 14 out of the 25 living Israelis freed in the last several months, said the move endangered the lives of 24 other hostages still held in Gaza and believed to be alive. Hamas has not yet fired back at Israel, nor has it budged from its position.
Girl. Oh my God.
I want to say, like, this is crazy, but that's like an underestimation of the situation. I don't get how we have the UN and this is happening, and just don't get it. The world is wide. Is there not enough room for everybody?
It's
religion
really,
causes wars. We know this.
Yeah, that's really
Religion
devastating.
unites people against a common enemy somehow, and this is not the ticket at all. Well, this is horrific.
This is horrible. And part of the reason we do this segment called Let's Get Political is because there's information out there that for instance, I didn't know about this until we read it on this. And so I feel like knowing that this horrible thing happened is part of a greater consciousness and helping to move beyond it. So we don't have a solution, and we feel horrible and this sucks, but we're sharing the knowledge. So let's move on and see what else is going on.
Did you see Jason Isaacs in a press tour? He was talking about, he went from, it was a morning show and they were talking about something horrific. And he's like, well, how do we transition from this to White Lotus promotion? And he's like, well, White Lotus is about rich people who are greedy, and greedy rich people are ruining the world. And that was his transition.
That's a good transition.
Yeah, it was. Transition.
We have
nothing to
Chuck Schumer news from ABC News. Democratic Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer defended his choice to vote with the minority of his party to keep the government open last week, and his position as leader in an appearance on The View on Tuesday. His comments come as some Democrats have publicly raised questions about their confidence in Schumer's role as party leader, following his move to allow Republicans to advance their lead funding bill. Schumer doubled down on the assertion he made on the Senate floor ahead of Friday's closely watched vote. The Republican funding bill, called a continuing resolution or CR, was bad, but a government shutdown would have been worse, is what Chuck Schumer said.
Yeah, so apparently there's 10 Democrats. I think California. There's some in like Maryland or Maine or Minnesota or something that voted against the party. And there's things you can do if you want to, if you're a SoCal person upset about Schumer's craven betrayal of our country. you can go on March 23rd to the Moss Theater for his book tour. Or you could tell the Moss Theater that they shouldn't be booking him. Their number is 310-828-5582. Chuck Schumer, what he wants to do is get in line with the Republicans because his biggest donors and his biggest backers would thrive if Social Security was privatized, which is what the Republicans are trying to do, basically. There's a senator from Pennsylvania, Fetterman, one from Nevada, Cortez Masto. Illinois has Durbin. Maryland has King. Hawaii has Schatz, Hassan in New Hampshire, Peters, Gillibrand, and Shaheen in New Hampshire also. All of these Democratic, quote unquote, senators that voted yes on the Republican budget that doesn't protect Medicare and Social Security should all face primaries, and they should all be eliminated in the primaries. We need to do this as Democrats. I mean, I'm guessing most of the people listening are Democrats or libertarians or whatever. We need to get these people out.
I think there needs to be another party because the Democrats have not done fucking jack shit. And they've completely lied and failed over and over again and are not progressive enough for what actually people want and need in this fucking country.
I think that California should just jump ship and we should secede. We don't need the U.S. I'm sorry about everybody else, every other state, but California was trying to secede in 1940 something and it didn't happen. We should have tried harder and just did it.
So would Alaska still be the 49th state if California seceded? I do have to think about how this affects me directly.
Branding. Yeah, I get it. Well, maybe we can get a new state. Maybe Puerto Rico can become a state.
We have a message from Brad. Oh, Brad. Hello, Alaska, Brad. Willam, Big Dipper, and esteemed panel of judges. I am a forever listener, first-time caller. Like every other sane person in this godforsaken country, I've been concerned about what we as Americans can do to send a message that we do not support this regime, the businesses that support it, and the brands that roll over to it. I recently discovered an app that's called Goods Unite Us that will tell you where your favorite stores and brands spend their political dollars, or if they spend political dollars at all. We can protest the absolute fuckery happening in this country by supporting brands that support us and align with our ideals. I have included a link to the app and a photo from some years ago of me in Alaska. Willam, we have also met a few times in ATL, but for some reason I never grabbed a photo. Eek! Hope you and the listeners enjoy this new tool they can use at their disposal to choose where to spend those hard-earned cointadas. Thank you for the hours of entertainment. And I hope you find this useful. Bye. GoodsUniteUs.com. Girl, check that out. That is very wise.
Check it out.
And there are ongoing boycotts going on. I feel like there's not as much fanfare about them.
But it is working. Target, for its 5th week in a row, has diminished foot traffic. It's gone down every week. These protests work. Don't spend your money. If, the DEI stuff at Target is really going to hurt them. I haven't shopped there, and I was a Target shopper every week. There would be something. So I'm not going there anymore. I'm also not buying on Amazon when they tell me not to.
Yes. The next one coming up is March 21 to 28, and that's a Nestle boycott. So, I mean, I guess that's
Do they own Coca-Cola?
I don't know. I know they do a lot of water.
Make me wanna.
Exactly.
Well, I think that this is what we need to do, If this is the form of protest that we can do, and that's in our capability, is not spending money where we shouldn't spend it. I've been telling people about Chick-fil-A for years. So this is just a doubling down on that, I think. And
they own Maggie, which is like noodles, Kit Kat, Stouffer's, Coffee Mate, Dolce Gusto, Froneri, I don't know that one, Haagen-Dazs, Nesquik, Purina Alpo, so some pet food in there, Butoni, don't know what that is, pasta and sauces, Cheerios, Drumstick, and Freshly. All right. So keep an eye on those.
Perrier,
I don't
Poland
regularly-
Spring, Arrowhead.
Wait, what
They
were
own
those?
Perrier, Poland Spring, Arrowhead, San Pellegrino. They own so many things.
not LaCroix.
Correct.
You could still be our LaCroix boy.
LaCroix boy.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So we'll be keeping an eye on this. That's starting on today, Friday, March 21st. So for the next week, let's keep an eye on that and put a fucking dent in them.
Honey,
Okay.
if Wesley ain't Nestle, I don't want him.
Oh, Kerr. And what a lovely picture. I love that hair. That vanity is
You do look
pretty.
so beautiful. Hair piled high. See, this is drag, mama. This is drag.
My hair is bigger than his head.
Yes, it is, as it should be.
And he's a human being. Why don't we go ahead and
He's a human being.
A grown human being's head is smaller than my hair.
How could he not get a picture of me in Atlanta? I was probably face down.
Why don't we take a break and we'll be right back?
Oh, wait. Before the break, if you're in Brazil and you're listening to this, I'm performing in Brazil.
Oi, miga.
Yes, I'm there like right now, probably. So
Slay
Pink
diva.
Flamingos, come see me. Saturday night,
That's fierce.
fiercedragjewels.com, Long Beach. Wait, I fucked that up. Fierce Drag Jewels, Long Beach. That's the Jeopardy clue.
Sparkles.org.
Envy.
We are
This is
back,
the
baby
moment.
Sparkle Gems. And this is the moment where we go spelunking,
Spelunking,
unking, deep inside the DMs.
This
Hello,
message.
it's me, Sasha Velour, and it's me, Raja, and it's me, Alaska, and it's me, Naomi, and we are your
Deep voice
makeup
divas.
girls.
I love Crystal.
If we all do a podcast together, no one will know who is talking. I'm going to read this one because the next one's long and you're faster.
Okay, bitch.
Hello, dear Alaska, Timber,
Damn.
Naomi, and especially Willam. Oh, so I've been watching Unconventional on Reverie since you had Kit on the show, and I just need to tell you that Priscilla is everything. I would sell a kidney to attend her desert disco. Willam, you look gorgeous, stunning, amazing, and ethereal, even walking out with your wig in your hand. So consider this a PSA to anyone who's missing out on the show. Come for Priscilla. Stay for the relatable 30-something crises, family drama, and hot bodies. Heard y'all like wieners, so here's a pic of my thick and lovely weenie dog for priority boarding. XOXO, Holly from Milwaukee, home of the recently shuttered This Is It, which I hope you'll discuss if you haven't already. Now that is a nice weenie.
That is a cute pup.
I
Harry.
love a wiener dog.
Me too. Thank you for watching Unconventional. I think it's a great show. It's on Reverie. You can watch it for free. You can also pay to watch it on Reverie if you want to see like some ass, some titties, and like have more
Oh.
adult language.
Fair.
I learned a lot from playing Priscilla because she's a drug dealer, and I learned more about mushrooms and like how I did some research on it. I Googled.
A drag queen drug dealer? Wow.
Yeah, her name is
That's
Priscilla
so
Sybin,
unusual.
which is like one of my favorite drug names Kid has ever come up with. Kid is so smart. He's such a
good
wonderful
drag name.
writer and actor, and I'm glad that these gay stories are getting told because people in their 30s who are really, really good looking also have problems.
Exactly, Mama. Say that.
Say that.
Period. Oh, and speaking of good drag names,
What?
well,
Save it
if
for
you
the
s-
end.
if you stick around till the very end of the episode, after we say all the credits and everything, we do a little feature where we drop in a random drag name. We've been doing this for the last few weeks. Gina was like, what are you talking about? I think people turn off the pod when the credits start because they're like, okay, I've heard all this. We've been dropping this in just for special listeners.
Okay, good. This comes from D. Oh, I hope it's detox. Hello, my dear Alaska and Willam. I recently came back from my high school reunion after 5 years, and I have a question for both of you. Do you still keep in touch with any of your original season sisters? I know that Willam is still close to Latrice and Milan, but what about others? Chad, Kenya, same goes for Alaska. I know that you are both in touch with Jinx, but who else? Roxy, Ivy.
So Chad.
Do you ever chat? Or
so tell me, Chad. So Chad.
Do you have Chad chats? Do you ever chat or call someone? Have you ever met with brunch of your old sisters, like in a high school reunion? Also, Willam, I find you very handsome, and I don't know if it's an insult to you because you like to be a beautiful woman, but to me, you are a hot, hot man. Oh. Anyways, I have found your podcast last year on May and listened. Shut up. And listened to it nonstop for 3 months. And after listening to every single episode, now I feel empty inside because I can only listen to it twice a week. Sorry for no dick pics since I'm a married man. Love you both. Davidas from Vilnius, Lithuania. Or David, if you can't pronounce my Lithuanian name.
That's fierce. Davidas is fierce.
Davidas. That's his cool.
I just got to hang out with Jinx recently. And that was really nice. I feel like I don't see my season sisters that often. I mean, we did that tour with Detox. She's my original season sister.
And then we FaceTimed Roxy from the tour.
Uh-huh.
That she was supposed to be on.
Okay. So what about...
What about Serena Cha-Cha?
I mean, I would. I feel like...
Maybe she could do hair for Wigs Drag the Musical on tour.
I feel like there's a level of like we're traumatized by Drag Race in some way. So it's not like let's all get together. Like it doesn't, at least for me, it doesn't feel like something that everybody wants to do because it's like we survived it and mama, we're just trying to live our lives.
Let's not get together. No. We could have a real bad time.
But if we see each other, like, it's great and lovely. But it's not like, let's go ahead and do this. How about you? Do you feel that way?
I stayed at Latrice's house last month. I see Milan when I'm in New York when I can. And I talk to Jiggly a lot. I texted Chad last month. Kenya I haven't spoken to in a while other than about going to Puerto Rico. Who else was on my season? Fifi I don't talk to. LaShawn doesn't speak to me. LaQueer, if I see her, she gets a hug. Mm-hmm. I don't know who else. Princess, I regularly see. We like trade clothes sometimes. Mm-hmm. I love her. But I talk to Billy B a lot from my season.
Yeah.
And whenever I see Ross, I have a good time with him.
Yeah.
How about Elisa Summers?
No.
Queen for all seasons.
Yeah, I think that's it for my season, right?
That being said, I love all the gals. Whenever we run into each other or wherever, it's always lovely. So
it really is. Like meeting up with Irene, like and talking to her. She's actually a good time gal.
What about Alona Verley?
I haven't had the pleasure yet to
I thought you knocked over her powder and said, fuck these chumps.
Yeah, I think we determined that did not happen because there is a meet and greet picture of us both lovely smiling, which happened after the event, which she said would have happened, which was the powder thing. And if I ducked over her powder before the show, why the fuck would she have been smiling in a meet and greet picture with me? Like, and be happy with me. Like, come on, girl. She's a liar. And I invited her on this podcast to talk about it, and she wouldn't. So she's a liar and a coward.
This message comes from Bryce. Hello, ladies, distinguished guests. I've been meaning to write in for some time about this, but I only seem to ever think about it while I'm driving. I'm a longtime listener of the pod and a huge fan of all of you. I drive an older vehicle that must have been one of the first model years that had an actual display a display screen. And as such, the technology is not very good. Mostly when I play music, it just shows the name of the song. But for some songs, it will display a picture of the artist or the cover art of the the song comes from. Every time Hoops by Willam comes on, I am reminded of the limits of the technology, though, as for some reason, instead of a picture of beautiful Willam, my car displays a picture of an older silver-haired bearded gentleman. I looked up who the guy is, and apparently his name is John Williams, and he is a famous composer. He has had 54 Oscar nominations and is the second most nominated person ever behind Walt Disney. He worked on films like Jaws, Star Wars, E.T., and many more. Every time I see this, I imagine this man writing and singing, "The bigger the hoop, the bigger the hoe," and it makes me chuckle. Please see attached a picture of the display in question, as well as some of my favorite nudes for priority boarding. I included a thigh pic, as I have it in good authority that thick thighs make Willam's dick rise, along with my favorite ass pic for Alaska. Love you, ladies, and I hope this makes you laugh, too, as we can all use that right now. Love you lots. Bryce in Toronto.
Damn, these thighs is thick. These is like
They're
turkey legs
bulging.
from Frontierland. I would need 2 hands for this. And this ass and this dick.
Totally.
I love these pictures. All these messages today keep calling me beautiful in their own way. I love it.
Well, you do bear a striking resemblance to John Williams, the composer.
Doesn't this dick pic look like he's in the detox alley at Roscoe's?
Yes, he for sure is. How do you get his legs up there?
Girl, if they said the same thing to me at my baptism.
Is he sitting on like a tailgate or something, maybe? 'Cause
Maybe.
those legs are on the brick wall, which is like a few feet high.
You think people are pulling up to the bumper?
Pull up to my bumper, baby. Have you heard of this John Williams thing before? I feel like I have.
Yeah, I see it on my car. It does it. I don't know why it does it.
Does it on your car?
Yes, fully.
Why is your artist picture John Williams?
I think they confused it because, like, I think they confused with the fact that many Johns have patronized Willam instead of John Williams.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, like can I tell you a little secret? He's not really my uncle.
Mm.
They never are, dear.
Okay, Honora.
We want to hear from you. We love all these questions.
Nora.
Anal Nora.
Sorry.
That needs to happen, along with butt sex in the city. Anal Nora. Me and dark hair playing Anal Nora. We need to do it. We need to. If you guys have any questions or movies you want us to star in or rewrite or anything stupid and dumb or just something you want to show us, please email us your questions. We want to hear from you. Tell us how your new year is going. Tell us how wonderful it feels to subscribe to the new Very Delta channel on YouTube. And you can send in your DM and your correspondence to racechaserpodcast@gmail.com.
And we thank you so much for listening to this episode of Hot Goss.
Remember, please take a moment to rate and review our show on your podcast app.
Yes, and a shout out to all of our Mom Plus Gold subscribers who are listening to this episode ad-free behind the good pussy paywall.
Yes, to sign up for
My
Mom
name is
Plus.
Sweet Pussy Polly.
And Mom Plus Gold, please visit patreon.com/Mom Plus.
Follow us on Instagram at TheOnlyAlaska5000, at Willam, at RaceChaserPod, at Mom Podcasts.
Please stay safe out there, everybody.
And we'll be back next week with another steaming, piping,
piping,
scalding serving of Hot Goss. Mom!
To listen to Hot Goss ad-free and to get access to all of Mom Podcast premium content, including weekly episodes of Unplugged, check out Mom Plus Gold at mompodcast.plus.
Hot Goss is produced by Moguls of Media, aka Mom.
Hosted by Alaska and Willam.
Produced by Big Dipper.
Editing and sound design by Will Pitts.
Our theme song is Twisted by Alaska Thunderfuck.
Media and design support by Stone Cold.
Executive produced by Alaska, Willam, Big Dipper, Camille Stennis, and Joe Cilio.
Our drag queen of the day is a little lady who is from New York, and her name is Laura Eastside.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, I didn't say they were good, okay?
I just love it.